Today's BTS news is not just shocking, it's unbelievable. Jungkook has just arrived in Germany, and what happened at the airport instantly shook fans, media, and the internet. This isn't a normal arrival. This isn't a casual moment. Something felt different. Something felt bigger. Before we dive in, make sure you like this video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to Jungkook Lover, because what you're about to hear might change how you see everything that's coming. Next for BTS, are you ready? Let's talk about the moment that left ARMY speechless. Jungkook arrives in Germany, an airport moment that shook ARMY worldwide. No one expected it to feel like this. No one expected a simple airport arrival to trigger such a powerful wave of emotion, speculation, and global reaction. Yet the moment Jungkook stepped into Germany, time seemed to pause. Cameras flashed, phones trembled, social media exploded, and ARMY across continents felt the same thing at once. Something important was happening. It started quietly, almost suspiciously quiet. Early reports surfaced online that Jungkook had landed in Germany, but there was no official announcement, no flashy press release, no dramatic countdown, and that silence alone was enough to make fans nervous. Jungkook is not just any artist. Every move he makes carries weight. Every appearance sends ripples through music, fashion, and global pop culture. So when whispers of his arrival began spreading without confirmation, ARMY knew this wasn't an ordinary trip. Then came the videos. Short clips, shaky but unmistakable, began appearing on social platforms. Jungkook, dressed simply yet unmistakably iconic, walking through the airport with a presence that felt calm on the surface but electric underneath. His expression was composed, but fans noticed it immediately. There was something in his eyes, focused, serious, almost reflective. It wasn't the carefree smile fans often see. It wasn't the playful Jungkook teasing cameras. This was different. Within minutes, hashtags surged worldwide. Germany, Jungkook, airport, BTS. The combination alone was enough to ignite chaos. Fans began replaying the footage frame by frame, analyzing his outfit, his body language, the people around him, even the timing of his steps. Why Germany? Why now? Why so quietly? As more images surfaced, the scene at the airport became clearer and more intense. Security was tight, unusually tight. Staff moved with urgency. There was no chaos, but there was tension, the kind that suggests preparation for something bigger than a simple arrival. Fans who witnessed it firsthand later described the atmosphere as heavy but powerful, as if everyone present sensed that history was quietly unfolding. Global media outlets quickly picked up the story, but even they seemed unsure how to frame it. Was this a personal visit? A secret project? A collaboration no one saw coming? Germany isn't just any destination. It's a major cultural hub, a center for fashion, music production, and high-profile global events. And Jungkook doesn't travel without purpose. What made the moment truly shake ARMY was not what happened, but what didn't happen. Jungkook didn't speak. He didn't wave dramatically. He didn't interact the way fans expected. Instead, he moved forward with quiet confidence, leaving behind more questions than answers. That silence became the loudest statement of all. Almost instantly, theories began flooding the internet. Some fans speculated a massive solo project possibly tied to a European creative team. Others believed this could signal preparation for something related to BTS's future as a group. Germany has long been associated with world-class sound engineering, visual production, and artistic experimentation. Was Jungkook there to create something entirely new? Industry insiders remained silent, which only added fuel to the fire. No denials, no confirmations, just silence. And in the BTS universe, silence often means something monumental is brewing. ARMY reactions range from emotional to explosive. Many fans admitted they felt chills watching the footage. Others confessed to crying without fully understanding why. That's the power Jungkook holds, not just as an artist, but as a symbol. His presence alone can trigger deep emotional responses, built from years of connection, music, and shared memories. As hours passed, the story evolved from a simple arrival to a global phenomenon. Fan communities translated reports into dozens of languages. Analysis videos appeared dissecting every second of his walk through the airport. Fashion experts weighed in on his outfit choices. Music critics speculated on possible studio locations nearby. Even non-fans began asking the same question. Why does this moment feel so important? Some longtime ARMY pointed out a pattern. Historically, major BTS-related announcements have often been preceded by low-key movements, quiet travels, and subtle signs that only fans notice at first. Jungkook's arrival in Germany fit that pattern almost too perfectly. The timing, the discretion, the atmosphere. It all felt familiar and yet completely new. Meanwhile, German fans shared their own perspectives. Many described a respectful calm, a sense of witnessing something rare. There was excitement, yes, but also admiration. Jungkook wasn't treated as just a celebrity passing through. He was treated like an artist arriving to create. As night fell, the mystery deepened. Jungkook disappeared from public view. No hotel sightings, no follow-up appearances, just silence once again. And that silence echoed loudly across the internet. Is he working with European producers? Preparing visuals that will redefine his artistic image? Or is this connected to a larger BTS narrative that hasn't been revealed yet? Fans noticed that this moment came at a time when anticipation for BTS's future direction is already at an all-time high. What's undeniable is this. Jungkook's arrival in Germany wasn't just news. It was a moment, a spark, a signal. Whether intentional or not, it reminded the world of his gravity. One man, one airport, millions of hearts racing at the same time. As ARMY waits, debates intensify. Some fans urge patience, trusting Jungkook's vision completely. Others can't help but speculate wildly, connecting dots, revisiting old interviews, searching for hidden meanings. And that's the beauty of moments like this. They bring the fandom together in curiosity, excitement, and shared uncertainty. Days may pass before answers come, or perhaps the silence will continue, stretching the tension even further. But one thing is certain, this airport moment will be remembered, not because of chaos or drama, but because of how deeply it resonated. Jungkook didn't need words. His presence spoke for him, and the world listened. So now the question lingers, louder than ever, echoing across fan spaces, comment sections, and late-night conversations. Is Jungkook's quiet arrival in Germany the beginning of a bold new era, just for him, or for BTS as a whole, and are we ready for what comes next?